Math. Hold on.
Yeah.
And Math ain't even mic'd up.
We both stopped when that line.
Yes.
We both stopped when that line.
Yeah.
But what you not saying is you scheming.
Yeah.
That's the lyrical side of it.
Yeah.
Face when we was unsaved, ain't no backlash
for the free slaves.
Free slaves.
Right. Backlash.
Next line, you said.
Right. Ancestors plotting in the grave, not a whip chain come custom made.
A grave is a plotting in the grave.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
That's that lyrics and shit.
That's the
down that lyrics and shit.
I didn't even think about that. That's the honor of being
Now the whips and chains come custom made.
Yes.
So you got a Louis logo on the nigga who's on the whip that's fucking your back up.
Right. Beautiful. My
Legacy,
nigga.
legacy.
Beautiful.
Sweating bullets. Go into it. He didn't even know what he was saying. He didn't even know.
We in the studio.
The place where the magic is made.
Sometimes it's hit or miss.
But today,
you get to be the A&R.
for legendary artists,
And new artists.
So let's break down these bars.
Find out the motivation behind these records.
it's the drop.
It's the drop.
It's the drop.
The drop, baby.
New episode. The Heineken is here.
I'm ESSO, everyone sees Sounds Official, and my guy.
Jesus Christ, I'm just Mac.
No, the two most critical music men in the industry. Math just came up. He came from the studio. He's recording a song right now with two legends you don't know about. That's why he's not sitting in. He just came to pop in.
They can't know about that.
They can't know about that.
They can't know about that.
You telling too much, God.
We're all inclusive. This is the drop where we allow artists to come and break down some of their favorite, most impactful songs. I'm really cool about it, but these two guys are gonna really—
I'm not cool about it.
Yeah, we know. And that, super managers, super producers, but sitting towards our left, these guys have done almost 60 million views.
On two
Freestyles. You got random OnlyFans girls posting y'all. Church girls is posting the freestyle.
And he would know.
He
would know. He would definitely know. That's the audience.
And one thing, Mecca loves lyricism, Esso loves production, I love great music, and you guys have all three mixed up in the collection. We got Coast Contra.
Yes, indeed. Hey. Let's go.
The drop!
Let's go.
It's the drop, baby!
That's fire, man.
Of course, this is what we do. Because, the audience is going to watch this, and some of them are going to be critical. They might want some ignorant shit. Right. They might want some dope things, but we want to give the artist the journey of going into their music. So let's go into legacy right now.
They offer pussy and power. They offer Gucci and fame. They think I'm new to this money. They think I'm new to this game. They wanna see us in whips. They wanna see us in chains. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. They offer pussy and power. They offer Gucci and fame. Legacy, legacy, legacy. Make them remember the name. Phase 1, we was unfazed, ain't no backlash for the free slaves. Ancestors plotting in the grave, so the whip chains come custom made. Picking cotton under sun rays, niggas sweating bullets out of 12 gauge. Plantation turn to shooting range, slave masters all in shooting range. Living legend, I'm a die legend with my honor. Doing shit like when you spit like this nice, nigga, you escape karma. We my niggas is some real rhymers. I say the greatest is Coast Contra, it might be. Living legend, yeah, I might be. Ahead of the game, I might be. Wake up, blessed up, hopped out, dripped up, paid dues, time's up, body bag zipped up, rap God prayed up, long night stayed up, whole squad came up, hip hop saved us. This the life, see this the life I chose. 505, we slept inside the cold. Had to learn to cook without the stove. Only thing that kept us hot was flows. All my day was A1 on the road. We never fucking disrespected code. Todd, Rash, Austin, real lows. Went from scraping toes and now we toast. Pulling bitches bad as Amber Rose. The type of hoes ain't scared to be some hoes. They dropping 50 just to pack a show. We ballin' now and I ain't talking rolls. My Grammy told me don't you sell your soul. Cause what's a Grammy when your soul is gold? My only goal is I'ma die a goat. Cause this the fucking life that I done chose. They offer pussy and power. They offer Gucci and fame. They think I'm new to this money. They think I'm new to this game. They wanna see us in whips. They wanna see us in chains. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. They offer pussy and power. They offer Gucci and fame. Legacy, legacy, legacy. Make them remember the name. My family gon' have power like the Medicis. I feel like Francisco Vittori. Diplomatic since the attic, writing bars better than your protect. Boy, they gon' Hall of Fame me for my story. Critics turning into crickets, cause I'm just too big for any category. And I planned it since a little boy. Bitch, my flow different from a coca leaf. They ain't seen a nigga come from overseas. I ain't talking Chanel, but it's luxury. Down in Colombia, they don't I see. My legacy really the recipe. Mixing cultures, now they can't ignore it. Funny fake niggas saying that they saw it. When I posted up a show, they wasn't gone. Now they bitch trying to come with me on tour. Yeah, I kick the devil out, mixing my sins with the weed just to level out. Yeah, found me a better route, cause rapping about nothing to sing about. Yeah, got this shit tatted in ink and blood. Coach got your nigga, my clique is up. From birds on the curve, now we flying with dubs, what's up? These niggas jump out the Porsche, running to us and jump back on the patio. Rapping like just finna call me a Porsche. Oh, that's your bitch, I let that on the patio. All my niggas endorsed, of course, by God, with principles, thick as Fidelio. When I rap, got a snap like the back of a 70, nigga who been in with daddy-o. It's the reason my shit slap. We just made a new hit, you ain't hit back. Now you niggas equipped for the mismatch. Gotta know what the flow, I can switch that. They finesse you niggas, I'm bout mine. Though my watch was broken, it's bout time. Had to slide from the west to the south side. Nigga back in the tech from the outside with my niggas, cause they offer pussy and power. They offer Gucci and fame. They think I'm new to this money. They think I'm new to this game. They wanna see us in whips. They wanna see us in chains. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. They offer pussy and power. They offer Gucci and fame. Legacy, legacy, legacy. Make them remember the name.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk
yes,
about
sir.
how you started off.
I started off phase one, we was unfazed, ain't no backlash for the free slaves. And for me, it was because at the time we was writing that shit, we was just trying to start getting our feet wet in the game. And I think a lot of people thought we was gonna be wide-eyed and stuff like that. And for us, it was just like, I'm really here for the craft of it, so all this shit don't really faze me like that. And then the backlash for the free slaves is that we talk about how, you know, niggas come in and they out for pussy and power and whips and chains and shit like that, but the no backlash for free slaves is that you can do whatever you want with your life. You know what I'm saying? We ain't saying that shit to judge you. We just saying that's 9 times out of 10 what they seek for you to go through anyways, you know what I'm saying? So if you did want to out, it's okay, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we ain't judging you. Phase one, we was unfazed, ain't no backlash for the free slaves. My ancestors plotting in the grave for now the whip chains is custom made, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we didn't turn this shit around anyways. Niggas look at this shit like, we mentally cuffed and mentally slaves, but for a nigga like me, this shit represents something else. You know what I'm saying? So, ancestor plotting in the grave for the whip chain, custom made, picking cotton under sun rays, niggas sweating bullets out of 12 gauge, plantation.
Yeah, Matt. Hold on.
Yeah.
And Matt ain't even mic'd up.
We both stopped when that line.
Yes.
We both stopped when that line.
Yeah.
But what you not saying is you scheming.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the lyrical side of it.
Yeah.
Phase one was unsaved, ain't no backlash
for the free slaves.
Free slaves.
Right. Backlash.
Next line, you said.
Right. Ancestors plotting in the grave, not a whip chain come custom made.
A grave is a plotting in the grave.
Yes. Yes.
That's that lyrics.
That's the honor. I didn't even think about it. That's the honor of being
Now the whips and chains come custom made.
Yes.
So you got a Louis logo on the nigga who's on the whip that's fucking your back up.
Right. Beautiful. My
Legacy,
nigga.
legacy.
That's beautiful.
Sweating bullets.
Go into it.
So
He didn't even know what he was saying. He didn't even know. Now you know the purpose of this show. They gotta understand what they say.
No, it's so ill because this is dope. We don't never really get to do this, but it's so ill because our writing styles is like that. So I don't even acknowledge that part of it because that's just actually how I write anyways. Like he do the same, we do the same. But yeah, exactly. I didn't even think about it to even that extent, so I appreciate that. But yeah, ancestors plotting in the grave, not a whip chain come custom made. Picking cotton under sun rays, niggas sweating bullets out of 12 gauge. Plantation turn to shooting range. Slave masters all in shooting range. Basically saying, nigga, like, we gonna take this shit down and like, all the shit that's come to about as far as like, you know, white man owning our masters, owning all this shit, like, nigga, we see it and we after you niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, watch how we flip this shit on
Did
you
you
niggas.
catch the son of a gun reference? That I'm not sure he was there? Sweating bullets out of 12 gauge. So in other words, I'm sweating bullets, but I am a 12 gauge. I'm a son of a gun.
Boom, come on. Come on.
This is cold.
This shit is cold.
Way live than it ever was.
I love it.
The drop.
Living legend, I'm a die legend with my honor. Doing shit like when you spit like this nice, nigga, you escape karma. Me, my nigga, and that line is one of my favorites because, like, nigga, we really do this shit with purpose, and therefore negativity don't become us.
always
The
here.
karma,
Yeah, I got
karma
you.
is, I'm in good standing with my karma always. Nigga, you escape karma. Me, my niggas is some real rhymers. I say the greatest is Coach Contra, it might be. Living legend, yeah, I might be. Ahead of the game, I might be. Wake up, blessed up, hopped out, dripped up, paid dues, time's up, body bag zipped up, rap God prayed up, long night stayed up, whole squad came up, hip hop saved us. Self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On me?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
shit. Oh, no, so for my verse, I got the energy just from the hook, legacy. So like me being the last one in the group, you know, they was like, you know, Coach Contra before I got in it. And my energy in my verse, this the life I chose. It's like me choosing to like live in an apartment, you know what I'm saying, 450 square feet apartment with 3 other guys so I can do whatever I need to do to like achieve what I'm here for. You feel what I'm saying? So
Sacrifice.
Yeah, exactly.
That means y'all wasn't bringing no joints through.
Oh no,
we was.
Definitely.
Oh, y'all animals. I had to do that.
Whips and chains and free
Nobody
slaves.
cried, but he said you bringing joints through? Word.
So y'all making it happen in 450 square feet.
We all work together as well, so we knew each other's work schedule. We all worked at the same restaurant, so anytime somebody needed
Damn,
it,
y'all working. Wait, whoa. Pause.
Yeah, we ain't sliding past that one.
Y'all living in the same crib. Y'all working in the same restaurants. And y'all synchronizing schedules. That's a recipe for greatness.
Yeah. What do you call that shit? The terminology.
Synergy. That's a lot. I believe in synergy. Synergy for me is a big freaking deal in order to go to the next level. So I just wanted to say that because
And you can hear it in their music too.
But go on, finish your joint.
No, so this
That's
the life I chose. 505, we slept inside the cold. Had to learn to cook without the stove. Only thing that kept us hot was flows. Obviously, I feel like that's self-explanatory.
Was the heat off in the apartment?
No, so
No heat.
in LA, like when the sun out, it's hot. You know what I'm saying? When the sun down, it's cold. And these niggas gave me the window, so when it was hot, I felt
That's why you rapping so fast.
No, that's what you get for being the last man in the group.
You got the window.
You wasn't here.
That's your shit right there.
The crazy part, the window had the lit part too, because every time I woke up, me being from Philly, I wake up and I see the Hollywood
Palm
sign.
tree.
Palm trees, they fuck me up. Palm trees fuck me up.
You an East Coast dude. Palm tree fuck you up when you wake up to that shit.
I feel like I'm always somewhere, you know, in pursuit. So this the life. See, this the life I chose. 505, we slept inside the cold. Had to learn to cook without the stove. Only thing that kept us hot was flows. All my day ones A1 on the road. We never fucking disrespected cold. Taj, Raz, Austin, Rio Los. Went from scraping toast and now we toast. Pulling bitches bad as Amber Rose. The type of hoes ain't scared to be some hoes. They dropping 50 just to pack a show. Balling now and I ain't talking rolls. My Grammy told me don't you sell your soul. What's a Grammy when your soul is gold? My only goal is I'ma die a goat because it's the fucking life that I enjoy.
All right, we got to unpack that.
That whole thing was tightly wound, but it all went together.
Yes.
I think pulling hoes, scared to be some hoes.
No.
I could have sworn that's what you was going
No.
to
I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. The best part, never disrespect the code.
Man, the code.
That
it's
means
a
a lot.
certain code. Being in
Break
an
the-
apartment,
yes.
It's like, first and foremost, they taught me communication is like the most powerful weapon that we could use. You know what I'm saying? So them being brothers and them having a pack, just them being together before I got there. My mentality coming from Philly is like, even with my brothers and my friends, if you have an issue, you know, you check a nigga, and if it keep going, then you gotta scrap it out, shake hands. You know what I'm saying? When I came in there with that mentality, they was like, yo, we don't do that. You know, we brothers. We don't need to scrap it out. We talk about it. You know, however you feel, we respect it. And you know, feel how you feel. They taught me that. And when I saw like just talking it out, it was like, damn, I never knew you could just talk to somebody, because I feel like a lot of relationships like go to turmoil because of just miscommunication.
Yeah.
That's all it be. It don't be got to physically, hurt somebody or hurt your brother. That should be used just to defend yourself. But that code that was in that apartment, it was just like we were all of the same cloth. And you know what I'm saying? At any time, like we butt heads hella times. But you just pull the nigga to the side, yo, this is how I felt when you did that, and respectfully, they explain it, you be like, I get it. I didn't even know your perspective was that. Yeah. So even like, just taking the time to understand somebody else's perspective, it helps out so much. Like, damn, I never thought of that. My God.
Right. These niggas' frontal lobes is definitely developed. This is what I'm talking about.
Post Contra.
Do you look to put that mentality in the overall project? Like that whole setup as far as we need to communicate, we don't need to put hands on each other. There's a better way to do it. Because I hear that it's almost like a common thread. A better way to do it. Seems to be like what goes through everything I'm hearing. Is that on purpose or?
Well, they taught me that. So like when it's done throughout the project, then that's because of years of me putting in time with them putting time with me, and us just being a group. And then it just kind of naturally, it's kind of a natural thing at this point. So So if it's definitely in the music. You know what I'm saying? Even when people see us perform or even like hanging out, and we eating together, I could just tell y'all like all brothers or something. Right. You know what I'm saying? These are the only two blood brothers, but it feel like brotherhood at the end of the day. So yeah.
I mean, all family ain't blood. All skin ain't kin. Right. You know what I'm saying? The family you chose is iller than the one you just.
I even want to give him his flowers too, because when he came in, like he said, him coming from Philly and shit like that, it's funny he got the way he chop it up with his mans and them and stuff like that. Yeah. But like our code, like we don't even call each other out our names. You ain't no bitch, you ain't no hoe, I ain't calling you no pussy, because it's like in joking, you be like nigga, you be like shut up bitch, like you say some shit like that, it's joking. But then when we trying to have a real conversation about something like he said that's irritating me, and then you call me bitch, that's a different connotation behind it. The energy changed, and it's like if we don't ever talk to each other like that anyways, then that boom. But this nigga came in and it wasn't like no resistance on it. Like this nigga was just, he came in on some big brother shit. Came into the house, we broke down our part of the code. Then he came and threw his shit in by not even by verbally doing it, but just by leading the way.
All action.
Nigga came up, put up boards in the house with the vision on there. We was running around like chickens with our
You gave him vision boards, bro?
Oh, this nigga gave us vision boards. This nigga gave us what's the dry erase boards. We sit down first 10,000. This nigga had the first 10,000. This nigga boom, he basically came and put order. It was a lot of chaos, and he came and brought the order to the crib. You know what I'm saying? So like we had 450 square feet, but when he moved in, that bitch became a mansion, to be G with you. Cause this nigga cleaned, I mean, first day in the crib, nigga cleaned the whole shit up. You know what I'm saying? Start putting up boards. I'm like, nigga, where you get that? Staples. Oh, I'm out. Grab my board, you know what I'm saying? Boom, you know what I mean? Nigga bought a little a workout equipment and this shit. Oh, we in that bitch. Niggas looking like fucking Spartan Zulu warriors in that whole, like, you know what I mean? Like, but like that. So I always give him this.
And I don't know if y'all knew or didn't know, but y'all was manifesting, and I just got up on the manifestation wave, not knowing I've been manifesting my whole life. But you needed the knowledge, and you got with your brothers, and you spread the knowledge, and now y'all getting it. That's dope.
The manifestation is real. We always would do it all the time. Like that's something we always like. Yo, imagine when the OGs here, how they gonna receive us.
The way we talked about it, and now we sitting here with y'all fellas. It's motherfucking. You know, it's even crazy to even be sitting here with Math, because I mean my first battle rap was first Dumbfounded, then it was Math Dose, then it was Math T-Rex, and a lot of the way we rap came from watching niggas battle rap and learning like, okay, why did he beat this nigga if he's nicer lyrically? He said it better. Oh, okay, I could say this better. Just learning, studying the game, because you look at a lot of these legends and you realize like, nigga, LL Cool J battled niggas in the streets. Jay-Z battled niggas in the streets. All the common denominator between the GOATs is these niggas was out here battling. And
you gotta have a body.
You gotta have a body. You gotta have, and for me, I'm like, damn, our generation don't got that set up like that, but I could study these niggas. This gonna be my battling. Like, you know what I mean?
And it's a cheat code for you.
It's a big cheat code, because now y'all can look at it. We had to go down there and see it and understand it and digest it, and he remembered some shit and I forgot some shit. It was a whole nother thing, but y'all can just say, yo, let me YouTube this shit, rewind this. Did you hear what he said? You know what I'm saying?
That shit low-key make me angry. Like, I remember where if you didn't know, you didn't know. Nigga, no one would tell you. You was just a square on the outside. Now y'all Math Hoffa versus, and then as soon as you put verses, all these joints come up. All these victims come up, and all you gotta do is take the best part from the best part from the best part from the best part, and that shit, it's a cheat code. I hope y'all are listening. This is a cheat code.
It is a cheat code, but let me say this, and we're gonna get back to the lyrics. It gotta be a cheat. It's only a cheat code if people are using it correctly.
Facts.
And they're not even using it.
Oh, I can hand you a map, but if you can't read.
It's a cheat code for you, because you know what we came from. And we know like, this would have made our job so much simpler.
Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they letting y'all use calculators on test?
Exactly. You can use your iPad to look something up and find it. anywhere.
If I could have recorded some of the verses that I got to hear, if I could have pulled my phone out and recorded some of the shit that has never been spoken again, and taken that home and digested it and passed it around,
the drop would be crazy.
We might have more, y'all.
Man.
We might have some more, y'all. Right. So moving on.
Yeah,
Let's get back. No, hold on. Easy.
Don't.
Yeah.
So we got to get a little ignorant.
Here we go.
You mentioned Amber Rose.
Yeah.
Why you mention her? Because like I said on that interview, I heard she's amazing.
That could be why you mentioned her.
Did you hear she was amazing too?
No.
Oh, I got the scouting report.
Did it just rhyme? You can say it just rhyme.
No,
Did it
it's not
rhyme?
even that.
Are you manifesting? Since you're a manifester.
I'm not manifesting anything. Like I seen her campaigns. You feel what I'm saying? Her campaign is like standing up for women that want to be, do it.
Slut walk and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they want to be
hoes
free.
ain't afraid to be some hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She
Of
put
hoes
up
ain't afraid to be some
hoes.
Hoes ain't afraid to be some hoes.
Type of girls that's bad as Amber Rose, not Amber Rose, but she bad. You know what I'm saying? And girls that's bad as her, and the ones that's not afraid to be them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where that line came from for sure.
All right, what about your verse, my guy?
My verse really just came from, me being from a third world country. You know what I mean?
I like your verse the most. I'm gonna tell you why. Keep going.
Yeah.
And coming from a third world country, low class citizen family, you know what I mean? Like, it's really like we ain't even, like, a lot of the family ain't even got half of the basic necessities, niggas got out here. So that's why I came out with, like, my family gonna have power like the Medicis.
That's the. I'm familiar with that.
Francisco Vittori, the Medicis was like, I be studying.
From Italy.
Yeah.
Are you Lorenzo or Cosimo?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You Lorenzo or Cosimo?
Oh shit.
Too deep.
I gotta get up on that.
It's one's the grandfather and then the grandson and the little Piero. He
don't look as smart as he is.
Yeah, I know.
He definitely
He's actually smarter than what he said.
But can you break down that knowledge on that though? So Lorenzo.
Cosimo was the patriarch.
Oh, okay.
And he was just like, he started the banking system for the family, but the church called it usury. And that was against the law. Like, people got shamed for lending out money and bringing the money back at a,
With interest?
With interest, there you go.
Right.
So he started the whole wave and built it. Then his son followed through, but his son got like some illness and it fucked up the family. Then the grandson, Lorenzo the Magnificent, took it to a whole nother level. So their families ended up, like 2 of the kids ended up becoming popes.
Wow.
So you Lorenzo the Magnificent.
Yeah.
That's who you are.
But Cosimo was that dude, he laid the groundwork.
But he's the young one that's coming after the family. Lorenzo the Magnificent, that's your other name. Shout us out to Jimmy Fallon tomorrow.
I think Jacob would be Cosimo, bro, because his pops was a management for Grupo Nietzsche.
There you go.
His pops laid the foundation.
There you go.
That's Lorenzo. Gonna break it out of there.
So you breaking down the verse, Medina, keep going.
That's right.
Yeah, so it go like Francisco Vittori, diplomatic since the attic, writing bars better than your protect. Boy, they gon' holler for me for my story. Critics turning into critics cause I'm just too big for any category. And I planned it since a little boy. Bitch, my flow drip from a coca leaf. They ain't seen the nigga come from overseas. I ain't talking Chanel, but it's luxury. Down in Colombia, they Jonasi. My legacy, really the recipe. Mixing cultures, now they can't ignore it. Funny fake niggas saying that they saw it when I posted up a show they wasn't going. Now they bitch trying to come with me on tour. I kick the devil out. Mixing my sins with the weed just to level out. Find me a better route. Rapping about nothing, ain't nothing to sing about. Got this shit tatted in ink and blood. Coast country nigga, my clique is up. From birds on the curve, now we flying with doves. What's up?
Glad we got the birds down. Overseas from where?
Colombia.
Okay.
Cali, Colombia is where he from. My other home.
That's right.
Do you like the look or how people view Colombia for all the years of Pablo and the Narcos and everything?
I feel like,
is that a bad rep?
On the mainstream level, it's get depicted more as like, yeah, like they show more of that, like the negative shit, you know what I mean? But it's really like beautiful, like for real. Like they got this one area that's like where my pops from called El Chocó. And like I went out there for like the first time last year, and that shit reminded me of like baby Africa. Like it was just all, brothers and sisters out there. And the energy was so good. People that ain't really got much, but they so happy for real. Like, and it's just to see that, you take real like.
Did you face any racism because of your skin tone? I heard it's.
They got racism out there, but not where I was at. Like it's baby Africa over there, so it's good and it's safe. you good out there. Like it's
I
a special place.
love Colombia, man. The weather, everything is dope.
crazy.
The vibe, the food, the people.
Everything.
Yeah.
How about your verse, my guy?
Right, yeah.
You
so
was
my
turned
joint-
up.
My joint say, these niggas jump out the porch, run into us and jump back on the patio, rapping like this finna cop me a Porsche. Oh, that's your bitch, I left that on the patio. All my niggas endorsed, of course, by God with principles, thick as Ray Dalio, which is my favorite line of the whole verse.
Yeah, I'm about to say, can you drop the knowledge
So
on that?
Ray Dalio, he made a book called Principles, and it's like a super crazy
Bible.
thick book. Yeah, it's a Bible, but it's like it teaches you how to basically like be a what you call him, an entrepreneur shark. It's like a business. So like he was in the stocks and all that shit, but he breaks stocks down from the complete beginning. So we got a record called Pimpin' Benjamin. At the time, we had been doing this shit for like a minute, you know what I mean? And there just wasn't nothing breaking through. And we kept coming back to the problem like, yo, the reason why niggas ain't breaking through is because we ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? Like we broke.
Yo, you talking this language. He been saying this for years.
Like, we got no money, so it's
Respect
like we trying our best to we doing everything right except providing the financial part. So me and my brother, like it was, I want to say 20, was that 18 or
Yeah, I
17?
think 2018.
Yeah, 2018, like we was like, man, I hit a brick wall where it was like, you know what? I can't go into the next year doing the exact same thing again because it's gonna kill me. It's gonna like demoralize me, you know what I'm saying? So we stopped and was like, yo, let me figure out how to figure out this money, you know what I mean? And in doing so, we went a little too deep in that way, and so they had to pull us back out so, you know what I mean, we could focus back on the music. But in doing so, I was able to gain like some dope, you know, principles and shit like that. So I was, in the verse, it was, you know, me and my, we got principles, our principles are thick as Ray Dalio, and to mention like his book is like that big, you know what I'm saying, called Principles. And then, so yeah, it go with that. Thick as Ray Dalio. When I rap, got a snap like the back of a 70s niggas who pen name was Daddy-O. It's the reason my shit slap. We just made a new hit, you ain't hit back. None you niggas equipped for the mismatch. Gotta know what the flock could switch that. They finessing you niggas, I'm bout mine. Thought my watches was broken, it's bout time. Had to slide from the west to the south side. Us living in LA, moving to Miami, coming back to LA. You know what I'm saying? From the west to the south side, then come back and attack from the outside with my niggas, cause they offer pussy and power. And boom, boom, boom. But basically that verse, it's funny, I love the verse, but I wasn't there when I made the hook. And then I went to Portland. And then they had laid their joint down. So I wasn't there in the building with them when they did their joint, but I remember I actually wrote my verse, how I wrote it, because he inspired me so much with his verse. His verse was so amazing to me. I was like, man, this nigga, he killed it. You know, when he said the Francisco Vittori shit, I had never heard this man talk like that, you know what I'm saying? So when I came back, I was inspired off of that to, you know, to get my joint done. But yeah.
Get right in the middle of that verse. My shit slapped like.
Like a pimp.
Oh yeah.
The 70s pimp.
It's when I rap, got a snap like the back of a 70s nigga who pen name was Daddy-O. It's the reason my shit slap. Yeah.
Keep going.
It's the reason my shit slap. We just made a new hit, you ain't hit back. Now you niggas equipped for the mismatch.
That's the line right there.
Right.
Now you niggas equipped for the mismatch. In other words, it's a slaughter.
Right.
But now you set up for the slaughter.
Right.
I gave you a hit, you ain't hit back. Now you niggas equipped for the mismatch. In other words, like I tried to put you on.
But now you too late, and now me
and now we're gonna kill you.
Now
it's not even fair. It's not even fair now. Like now it's a mismatch. Now you're perfectly in position to get your ass beat.
Wow. Damn, that's hard.
That line that as soon as
That's hard.
oh my God, now you niggas equipped for the mismatch. Oh, perfect. Now I can fuck you up. This is great. This is great. I just put you in enough equipment that I can bust ass with no fucking conscience. Great.
Right.
Okay.
Dope.
Dope. That's beautiful.
Yeah, so I must say, man, when Math came up with this segment, I wasn't the most enthused about it, but actually going through it and getting to meet y'all fellas and taking time to decipher lyrics more and more because I had given up on lyrical content with this generation or the people that, not the generation, the rappers that are out right now.
No, rightfully so. Rightfully so.
Yeah,
rightfully so.
So to hear people like y'all spitting and actually having meaning behind your words is really refreshing, and I like to hear. I'm a sonic person. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to tell y'all fellas, keep going, keep doing what y'all think. Keep doing y'all thing, keep getting them views, them 2 freestyle 55 million. I hope y'all get to 135 million.
Thank you,
You know what I'm saying? Do y'all thing. Jimmy Fallon, Monday?
Monday.
So the whole world, we get to see them before y'all get to see them. That's why this is the drop. They come and drop their shit here first.
There you go. And look at that camera and let them know this is Coach Contra.
This is Coach Contra,
This is Coach
baby.
Contra,
The drop.
baby. Come on, the
Let's get
drop.
it.
What up?
Yeah.
They offer pussy and power. They offer Gucci and fame. They think I'm new to this money. They think I'm new to this game. They wanna see us in whips. They wanna see us in chains. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. Legacy, legacy, legacy. They tryna ruin the name. They offer pussy and power. They offer Gucci and fame. Legacy, legacy, legacy. Make them remember the name.